Races and Fun is back with another exciting 1v1 matchup race today with two daring jumps. Hello everybody, I'm Brendan bringing you coverage of today's race. Take a look at the track. You can see both jumps are over water. We saw the first one, the second one just off camera view, and there it is. Sharks below, would not be good to fall in there. Followed by a 180, and the track is not separated into lanes, so cars will collide. Exotics and the Fast and Furious, you can see, are the two teams that will compete today. And we got the McLaren Senna versus the McLaren 720 to kick things off here in the race. They nailed the first jump extremely well, cutting to a replay there, and the second one with no problem either. Though the Senna is already falling behind for that 180, now sideways and backwards both cars, but the 720 backwards was able to maintain speed, and will take this first race. Very wobbly out there too. The track's certainly not nice on these cars right now. We have the Porsche and the Chevelle. Porsche, that lighter colored, almost white car on the near side. Already good through the first jump, but losing ground and falls into the water through the second. Tipped off the top of that second track piece after the second jump and could not hold on. You can see the splash of water reaching all the way across to the parallel version of track here, and the Chevelle will take that one. Nissan and the Jaguar up next. Nissan on the right here, already taking the lead. You can see very speedy to that first jump. Now goes up and over there on the side to the 180. They both go sideways and then backwards, but the Nissan keeps the speed, turns back around, and stays in front. I was about to say Nissan had the win. Thought he might have lost it there with that final turn. He was able to hold on. Audi and the Honda. Honda, the brightly colored car on the far side. Neck and neck through the first jump. Now the second one up the 180. Honda will fall behind the Audi. Up in the lead. Audi not even turning sideways. Won't lose any speed on this final straight. And the Honda, in a backwards fashion, will take second place in this race. Turning around certainly loses you speed. You can see it there. Torino and the Audi Spider. This time. Torino, I believe that car on the near side. They're similar in color. Difficult to differentiate indeed. They both are backwards off the turn. How will they cross? Back in front, and it will be the Audi, I believe that is, crossing just ahead. A close race and a good finish. You can see a photo finish was almost necessary there. Alpine and the Mercedes. More differentiable colors here. The Alpine, that blue car here on the near side, falling behind as they jump over the first jump. Now the second one in the Alpine is out into the water with the Sharks. Floating to the bottom there, we can see. And the Mercedes will cross backwards, but cross victorious. See him coming through that 180 backwards and losing a lot of speed, not getting high on that curve at all. But with the other car falling in the water, no problem. Dodge and the Porsche. Dodge already losing ground through the first jump. Now a full car length behind to the second jump. Will he get over? He will. Both high on that 180-degree turn to the right side. The Dodge goes, but blocked by the Porsche, and the speed wasn't there anyway. And that will turn into a win for the Porsche. Bright blue car. We got a Lamborghini Sesto and a Lamborghini Gallardo. The Gallardo on the left side started out in front, now lost ground as they head up the hill to the first jump. But he will go on the edge of the track there. Wow, that caught me off guard, as well as most of the fans out there. Caught one of his tires on the left side of the track. Could not make that jump, lost a ton of speed and momentum. Gallardo will not even finish this race. Fast and Furious will have 4 cars left, the same with the Exotics. It is worked up to be a pretty close battle between these two sets of cars. We have the Audi Spider and the McLaren. Spider 1 car length out of the first jump. Now the second jump, both cars clear it with ease. How will this 180 look? Both cars colliding into each other as they go topside on the 180, and it will be the Spider. Will we see anything from the McLaren? No, he will stop short a few track lengths away. Lost way too much momentum, turned around about 3 times there before the finish line, and that's never good. Chevelle and the Lamborghini. Chevelle in the red car on the near side loses a ton of speed off the first jump. The back tires caught the lip of that track and cannot get over the second jump, and he will fall into the water. His tires will be wet, and the Lamborghini will be the winner of this race. Almost turned to the side there and maybe jeopardized his chance of finishing the race, but no matter, no competition. Porsche and Nissan, blue and yellow, here we go. Porsche on the near side, Nissan on the far side. Nissan losing ground out of the first jump. They both clear it with ease. How will they take the second jump? Here we go. Nissan getting over the second jump barely, but still able to put pressure on Porsche here. Nissan going backwards and sideways, and all the speed is gone. He will just barely coast across the line, but the Porsche clearly had the victory there. Look at him. Out for a joyride in the last couple of track lengths. Audi and the Mercedes. Black and gray here. Audi again on the near side, Mercedes on the far. Mercedes out in front. They both clear the first jump, no problem. How will they look at the second jump? No problems there as well. Also going very high in that 180-degree turn. Here's the final stretch. The Audi on the near side can't get the speed necessary. Cut off again by the Mercedes. But again, the speed was far from there. The Mercedes will grab it by a couple car lengths. Fast and Furious, only 1 car left. That Mercedes Exotics with 3. Semifinals, here we go. Mercedes, Lamborghini. Mercedes has got to win to keep the Fast and Furious alive here in the semifinals. How will he look coming out of the gate, already in front by a half a car length? Losing ground through the first jump, though. Can he clear the second one? They both do, but he's backwards through the 180. Coming down the final straight, Mercedes is backwards, but Mercedes is faster by a car length. And the Lamborghini will fall out, and Fast and Furious is still alive and will be into the finals. Now, to cut down the Audi versus the Porsche, who will be cut down and not advancing to the finals. Honestly, my money's on the Porsche to win this. Already out into a good lead, and the speed continues to build. Porsche well out of the 180, no problems there, but it goes backwards, and it will be the Spider at the end. Wow. Take a look at that replay. He had it all going for him. And in the final curve, the Porsche lost it all, hit off the side of the track, and lost all that speed. And now we head to the finals. 1 Fast and Furious, 1 exotic car, Spider and Mercedes. Honestly, the Porsche definitely was the faster car, so Mercedes may have an advantage here, but it is about how you can maintain that control when you're out on the track as well, especially when we're not divided into specific lanes there. You see Audi, Spider, again winning. The slower car, but the more controlled driver out there. Mercedes goes backwards, turns almost 180, now 360. And now the Spider, with less speed but more control, has a chance to take it right here. We're into race 2. Second jump goes well for both cars. Spider, a lot of catching up to do. Mercedes again backwards. Spider coming right on him, collides into him, but can't push past. And the Mercedes will bring this to a 3rd race and definitely the final race. Audi, again, more control. Could not get around the Mercedes. Here's the final race. Mercedes out into the lead by a car length already. Both of them clear the jump. I would hope so at this point in the game. And now the final straight. Mercedes turning to the left, turning to the right, but gets across in front by a car length. Very close at the end. Audi put on the most speed we've seen all day, but could not turn it into a win. And the Fast and Furious, hanging on by a thread, will have the winning car here at this double jump race. We will see you next time for more races and fun.
Muy buenas tardes, amigos, amigas de Carreras Diecast en español. Vamos ya a la primera contienda. Corvette amarillo, el Gran Nacional de color oscuro, van en la recta, doblan a la derecha, patina el Corvette, le saca una ventaja al Nacional, dobla otra vez a la derecha, van a la bajada del tobogán, vienen, se tiran a la bajada, pasan por arriba, el Coco gira, se queda el Nacional, se queda, atención, viene el Corvette, salta, perfecto, pega, no golpea.